Hello everyone and welcome to an AdScale video tutorial. My name is Noam and today we'll be creating our very first campaign. To start, let's choose our locations. You can use this button right here to include or exclude any cities, countries, or areas you might wish for. Next, for demographics, you can choose ages, genders, or languages to target your audience. If you're not sure what to use here, simply leave it as is and you can change it later based on performance. Now let's talk about master ads. We have three types to choose from. Homepage ads lead directly to the homepage of your website. These are usually used for generic ads and brand awareness. Here you have to choose the copy of the ads as well as the medium. You can choose from videos, single images, or carousels. Product ads lead directly to the product page the customer clicks on. Here you have to choose the text of the ads, however, the product images will be brought in directly from your store. Lastly, we have custom page ads. These are very similar to homepage ads, however, you can choose a specific URL for the landing page. For this demonstration, let's use homepage and product ads only. First, let's start with homepage ads. I'm going to show you how to set up Google search ads as well as Facebook and Instagram. Let's start with the audiences. We'll need to choose the audiences to target with the homepage ads. These can be split up into two main categories: remarketing and new traffic ads. Remarketing audiences include anyone who's had any previous experience with your product or website. These could be visitors, add to carts, or purchasers. New traffic, however, include brand new customers who've never seen any of your products. These usually include lookalike and interest audiences. It's crucial to use both remarketing and new traffic ads to ensure maximum conversions. New traffic ads will bring in the traffic, and remarketing ads will make sure that they purchase if they haven't during their first visit. You can also use the Add Audiences button here to add more segments, as well as use previous audiences from other ad accounts. If you chose interest ads, this part is for you. Facebook uses interest to segment their users based on their behavior on Facebook. Let's take yoga as our first example. You can see interests that relate to yoga, such as yoga teacher and yoga pants. You can also see the size of the audiences on the right side here. The recommended size is between 1 million and 100 million people. Otherwise, it might be too broad or too narrow. You can also see the type of demographic here, if it's an interest or a work position. You can also choose interests that relate to family statuses, such as parents, married couples, or engaged couples. Now let's talk about medium. You choose between a carousel, a single image, or a video. If you chose a carousel, you can toggle between having a headline and description per each image, or having one combined for all of them. You can toggle this option with this button right here. For single and video, make sure you have one for each variation. The recommended variations are a 1x1 for feed and a 16x9 for story. Now let's talk about ad creative. Make sure your message is precise and clear. Your message should also correlate with whatever creative you're using, whether it's a video, a carousel, or a single image. Also, make sure it's short and catchy. The attention span of the average internet scroller is extremely short. Include testimonials, free shipping, or any sales you might be doing at that time. You can also use the icon at the top of the screen to get some more ideas for ad copy. For Google search, we'll need to add positive and negative keywords. We need to imagine what the customer might be searching for in order to come across one of our ads. It needs to be specific, but not too specific. For example, a shoe store targeting shoes as a keyword is way too broad. Targeting something like Nike Air Force One used blue is way too specific and probably isn't searched for very frequently. However, doing something like Air Force One blue isn't too broad and it's probably searched for quite frequently, which makes it a good keyword. You can add negative keywords by using the button right here. Negative keywords should be keywords that you don't want to waste your money on. Now let's move on to product ads. Here you can also choose Google Shopping as a channel. As for audiences, most are pretty similar to what we've already seen, with the addition of dynamic remarketing audiences. These audiences show whatever products the customer engaged with in his previous session. For example, if a customer adds 2 sneakers to cart, he will be shown those exact 2 products. You can also choose a dynamic new traffic ad called Prospective Audience. This audience targets customers that engage with similar products in different stores. This is a great audience for finding new customers. Next, we'll need to determine what products we want to show our customers. You can select entire categories by clicking on the checkboxes on the left-hand side. You can also choose specific products out of those collections by using the blue arrow on the left side. The icons on the right tell us that these categories will be updated as you remove and add new products to your website. You can also click on this button to disable this feature. The top 5 categories are generated by AdScale's AI and are based on your business information data. These will be updated as time goes by based on your best-selling products. For ad copy, make sure the text relates to the products that are being shown in the ad.
You can also add negative keywords to Google Shopping, however, this is not mandatory.
You can schedule your ads to appear in specific days and hours. I would recommend leaving the scheduler as is and let the ads run every day and every hour. Our AI optimizes to spend more on high traffic hours and less on slower hours with less chances of conversions. For budget settings, you can set a daily, monthly, or periodic budget. This budget will be distributed to every single ad and audience you just created, so we have to make sure we set it accordingly. For Facebook, we need at least $2 per audience, and this will be enough for 1 to 2 master ads. If we want to add more master ads or audiences, we might need to increase our budget. For Google Search, we need at least $6 for the entire campaign. For Google Shopping, we need at least $4.
Current campaign goal is set to automated.
This is the recommended setting for accounts that are just starting off. After a few weeks, you can change your goal to limit the campaign spend. You can set the goals to maximize revenue and set a minimum ROAS, return on ad spend, for the campaign. You can also set the goals to maximize orders and set a maximum CPA, cost per acquisition. Both these goals will limit the campaign spend based on performance.
Thank you very much for joining.
Your campaign should be up within a few hours. Google Shopping can take 3 to 5 days to launch, as all of your products have to be reviewed by Google. If you have any questions or concerns, please check out our Learning Center in the bottom left corner, or reach out to our support team via chat on the bottom right corner. Thank you very much for choosing AdScale. Have a great day.